last night.
Okay, I think we are live. Yep, we are live. Hello everyone, welcome to another stream. This is gonna be a different stream. We are not watching Legends of the Hidden Temple, but we will be watching another episode, not an episode, another game show from another part of the world, that is UK. Haven't done a UK show in my stream so far. I've been doing Takeshi's Castle and mostly American game shows. So this is gonna be a little different. We have all our guests today. Goli Gamer, hi, how are you?
Everybody?
JP Josh with a bright background this time.
Change it up when I can, yep.
Lovely, lovely. Undercover Cop, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. You're on mute.
I'm doing good. Hyakutaro's doing good too.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, we are missing on Shah and Faisal because he fell asleep. It's 5:30 in the morning, so hopefully he can join in later because this is going to be a 50-minute episode. Not sure if many of you have watched this game show, but if you haven't watched this, watch this and let us know in the comments. And meanwhile, some of our panel have watched this game show, so we'll take some feedback and inputs from them, and we will get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Yes, yes, I was telling Drew Boy before we started. I figured out that this was the UK version of The Price is Right.
Very 70s, 80s.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, because yeah, that was before Bob Barker had white hair.
Val Burtis, come on down.
Little Saint
What year this is?
vibe here. Okay, that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the American show, the announcers can call contestants down, not the host.
Okay. Okay.
You know what year this is?
This is mid-1980s.
Alright.
Mid-1980s. Like 1983, 84, somewhere around that.
Sounds about right.
Martin McAlpine, come on down. Barbara Kerry.
So this is one thing they did differently from the American show.
Like, what's the difference?
Yeah, I just mentioned, on the American show, the announcer calls the contestants to come on down.
Okay.
Here it's the host doing that.
Okay.
On the front
Yeah, so I wonder if this UK version is going to recycle the same pricing games from the American show.
Okay. I mean, I have no idea about the American show. I watched only one episode. So, if there are any differences, let's talk about
The
it.
Price is Right. You know, word must be getting around
well,
because in our
yeah,
studio audience tonight, we have people from near and far. We have people from Nottingham
might be able to put that
and Derby and Long Eaton and Purley. And we also have in our audience tonight a namesake, a Miss, would you believe, from Purley, a Miss Leslie Crowther. Welcome. That's lovely. L-E-S-L-E-Y, I hope. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we would like you and all of us to welcome our first 4 contestants who are situated in contestants row. Let's really make them feel at home. There is Val and Jane and Martin and Barbara. I know you're ruining contestants row there, shifting it about all over the place. I would like you to look at these items first, please.
A games table and a selection of games. This collapsible wooden table with its baize playing surface comes with a selection of traditional games, including backgammon, cards, dominoes, and cribbage. Great for the long winter evenings.
Let's see. That would have probably gone for like maybe about 30 pounds back then.
40 pounds.
I'm gonna go 40 pounds.
40 pounds. Oh,
Do about 35.
35. Let's see.
I want the price of that games table and accessories. You get one bid each, and whoever bids, leave it alone, and whoever bids the nearest, without going over, wins the prize and joins me on stage. If you go over, you bust. Remember, this could be yours if the price is right. A bid on the games table and accessories from Val.
£75.
75
pounds, says Val. Jane, how about you?
Maybe it's vintage.
85.
85 pounds, says Jane.
Wow. So way higher than what we said.
120.
120, says Martin. Barbara, what do you
There's no
think?
way it was that expensive back then.
110.
110 pounds, the actual price we're
Sounds
looking
more
for.
like how much we pay
is
now.
121 pounds, Martin.
120.
121?
Paying $160 for that
Yeah.
table.
Yeah.
I mean, that,
Does it come with the table?
That sounds a lot more like how much we would pay for something like that now.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereabouts do you come from in all this love?
Well, I come from Derby now, but originally Liverpool.
Oh, yes, I can tell that now. Yeah, well, that's lovely. Well, you've won that delightful game table and accessories. How would you like to go home with this?
A tea set and trolley. This modern tea trolley made from quality teak wood and this attractive china tea set with a pretty floral pattern are a perfect match for cozy tea times.
Or would you rather win this?
An elegant drinks dispenser.
Wow.
This Dutch-style wooden cupboard with its attractive brass and china fittings will hold all your bottles and dispense your drinks professionally from the optics inside. A beautiful and useful piece of
Wouldn't
sideboard
mind having that
furniture.
installed in my room. For safekeeping.
Once again, this was like the very first pricing game ever played on the American show.
Mm.
Yeah, on the first. Yeah, on the American show, how it works is like there's like a small prize, and that is, or also you could win a car.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, but the only way to lose the game would be getting spare change in the piggy bank.
Oh, okay.
Martin, we are going to play any number. When we bought the drinks dispenser and the tea trolley, we put the change in that piggy bank there.
The prize in this version,
The
they're
one
not
that
playing for a
delivers
car.
rattling to such great effect. Not a lot of change,
No.
as you can hear and see by the decimal point there. Now, the price of the two prizes and the change in the piggy bank are covered by the numbers 1 to 9, and they only appear once. When you start calling out any one of those numbers from 1 to 9, as we're going to ask you to do, it will immediately appear in its proper place on the board. And the price you complete first is the prize you win. That. I'm sure you'd like to win that. You may like to win that. I'm sure you don't want to win the change in there. So why don't you very serious then. Why don't you start by giving me a number in the price of the drinks dispenser? 2. 2. May we see where 2 goes, please? Yes. Very good.
Okay, so we're using the same concept. Like all digits 0 through 9 are on the board.
Martin says 1.
0.
Where is 1?
Oh, no, they left out 0 in this one.
7.
Okay,
Seven?
so that's different
Seven,
from
says
the
Martin.
American show.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Now, well, you've covered the waterfront so far. 4. 4, we think. Well, now wait a minute. Before you go any further,
he's only
this
it's close to winning the piggy bank.
Very serious. So just maybe you ought to take some advice from your friends. 5, we think. Oh, that's
Okay.
Now then,
Now
you've
where
only
we
got
at?
one more to go.
Yeah, basically how it works is like whatever price is completely filled in first is what you win.
6, we think.
Goes for 6.
Oh,
Squeeze.
This is it.
Right.
Okay, this is it. Next number ends the game.
Bet 9. Yep.
3, 3, 3.
1-9.
He goes for 8.
we think.
Oh!
Please,
Wow,
Denise,
4
there
pounds
is
and
the change in the piggy
What
bank.
are they gonna say? Who was right?
Not to worry.
Well,
May
they
we
usually.
see
Well, let's see. Did they
the other
reveal the other numbers?
numbers,
Let's see.
please. May we see the other numbers? Yeah, the
9.
9 and the
Bob said 9.
Wow.
So your friends were right.
And
You should
Trout-
have been.
I did.
Not
and
to
the tea
worry.
trolley
Go
was
and have a chat with Denise.
136.
We'll see you later when we play Supermarket. Thank you, Martin. Lovely. Great. Thank you, Lucy.
So he can get himself a hamburger.
Later on, all the contestants who join me on stage will have a chance to play Supermarket and win a place in our showcase final. That is in the future. At the moment, we are going to invite Vic Phillips. Come on down.
So they randomly call someone from the crowd, it seems.
Yeah,
They,
feels like it.
I don't know if
but
it worked the
I
same in England.
I actually went to a taping of the American show once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was January of 2007. I went.
Okay.
And one thing I
so
remember
obviously.
is that they have these pages which are wearing red suits that they're controlling all the processing that goes on for hours before taping.
Okay.
And then one of them is that actually interviews all the audience members, and apparently that's how they pick the contestants.
Cop, you were
Yeah.
saying something?
So it's not It's not like they pull a name out of a hat.
Yeah.
They pick the contestants that hit. based
No,
on-
and like some, I know some people think that, but it's determined based on interviews from the producers and during the processing.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm not sure if it worked the
you.
same way on the other versions, but that's how it worked on the American.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how they've done it on the American version.
Yes, you look
Back,
all
this
right.
was back
Good.
before
We want
Bob
your
Barker
opinions as to the
retired.
price of
That's
this
when I
item
went
here.
on the
A
show.
classic
I don't know
rocking
if they
chair.
still do it that way today.
Okay.
Confirm they still do it.
The simplicity of this hand-polished rocking chair in beautiful Ashwood will make a cozy corner in any room.
Right.
About
Vic,
85.
your price, please,
85.
on the rocking chair.
£49.
49.
100 pounds.
£49, says Vic. Barbara, what do you think?
79.
65.
65, says Barbara. And all her friends. How about you, Val?
75.
75.
75, says Val, and all her friends. How about you, Mandid?
63. 63.
63. The actual price we're looking for is £98. Val.
Oh.
It's over by 2 pounds.
From which part of the community do you come from, Val?
Derby.
Derby. There's a Val, you've won a rocking chair. How would you like to also win this?
A color computer. The latest in home computing, this electronic keyboard terminal comes
That's
complete
so
with a
not
color
what
monitor
computers
to
look like
make
today.
programs
Yeah.
clearer and more sophisticated.
Look at that
And
keyboard.
there's a detailed instruction manual so you can learn your computer's
Yeah,
language and get the most
those
out of
remind me of those old
fantastic
DOS
home
computers
help.
from the late
Yeah.
80s, early
DOS.
90s.
It's good, isn't it?
I guess
This is
they don't these. I'm guessing these aren't sponsored because they haven't said any brand names.
Yeah. They don't have any brand name.
New game that we have never played before and has never been seen in this country. It's called Squeeze Play.
I mean,
And
they
this-
should, because that's how that's how the company gets that's how the company usually would get paid for sponsoring the products.
Isn't it marvelous?
I think you're not allowed to in England.
Maybe.
Oh,
be wrong.
okay. So it's different
Well,
in England
and
compared
this is
to
how we play it. It's
America.
a bit of a sudden death game, really. That
Watch-
colour
Watch
television
the British
set is
version of
valued at
Supermarket
3
Sweep,
figures.
and
Right.
everything is just
Now, there
orange juice
are-
or cookies. There's no brand names
Okay.
on that either.
Oh, yeah, well, on the American show, when it comes to grocery items, like the announcer doesn't always give the full-on description of the product. Just says like a something ounce of whatever it is.
Okay.
the three
is
figures
now.
of
Like
that set in the
other
correct
announcers before
order
the current
with
announcer
one
did
number
full-on
added.
descriptions.
Okay.
One of those numbers is a rogue number and has to be squeezed out. It has to go.
Okay, so
Which
this
of the
one is one of the
numbers do you
current
want
games,
me
and
to
where
take
the
out
first
in
number is
order to
correct, the last
leave
number is correct,
the
but you
correct
got to change one. You got to get rid of one of the middle ones.
Which one do you want to take out? Take it out.
This one's actually been on the show for quite a few years.
The two you think ought to go. So we will take out the 2 and put it there, and we will squeeze the whole lot up there.
349
You
pounds.
think that the colour television set is valued at £349.
Yes. Hope so.
Of course. We all hope so, and we'll find out. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, you go over and have a chat with Sandy. That's wonderful. Thank you very much indeed, Lucy. Ah, Val's so thrilled because she's going to give the set to her daughter, which I think is very, very nice of her. And we're going to invite Peggy Chapman to come on down. You are our next contestant on The Price is Right. Hello, Peggy.
Hello.
Oh, it's good to see you. Came charging down like a bat out of hell there, didn't you? Wonderful. A very noble and inspiring sight, may I say. Now then, Peggy, and all the rest of the contestants in the row, we would like your opinions as to the price of this.
A no-nonsense food mixer. This electric mixer with all its attachments is tough enough to take any beating your kitchen can give it.
There you go. Peggy, what is your opinion on
89.
the food mixer?
89.
I'm gonna go 89.
50 pounds.
I'll say 70.
96.
96, says Peggy after much soul searching. How about you, June?
70.
70.
70.
£70. How about you,
There we
Vic?
go. That's my girl.
85, says Vic. Barbara, what is your opinion?
49.99.
Oh, it's actually got to be in
I
units
do
of
know.
a pound.
£50.
£50, says Barbara.
Exactly
The
what I
actual
said.
price we're looking for, thank you, is £65. Barbara!
The one. Okay, this is on the American show. This is normally played for a car.
Now here we are in the
okay.
middle of this delightful golf course, and we are going to play
Interesting.
hole in one.
Yeah, I wonder
And this is how we play.
they
We're
play
gonna
if this
show
one
you
is played for a
5
car as
separate
well.
items, and we want you to place them in
the
ascending order.
Car they
of
saved
price.
for the
From the
end.
cheapest
Yeah, last
to the
round
dearest.
would be the car.
From
most
the least
probably.
expensive to
Yeah.
the most expensive.
Yeah, like usually,
then- excuse me,
usually there
I need this
usually
gentleman.
one
We will
every
then
in
reveal
both
the one
halves
that
of
you
the
have
show.
deemed to be the
There's
least
usually
expensive.
one
And
pricing
we will
game
place
where
it
that's
is
normally
placed
played for a car.
there. We're then going to
And the
ask
American
you what
show.
you think is the next in price in your ascending order of prices or values. And we're going
And
to reveal
and
that
also
price. It's more
sometimes there's a
expensive
car
than
or a
previous
trip
items.
in the
We put
showcase as well.
There. That marker only stops when one of the items in your running order is of a lower value than the previous item. And wherever that marker stops, that is where
Now,
you
I also
cut.
remember that
Now,
when,
Barbara.
on the American show, when this game was first introduced, it was just hole in one. But later, they added something different, where if you miss the putt the first time, then it's called hole in one or two.
Okay.
If you putt and get within
Here's just
that
one.
white circle around the hole,
Oh,
Right.
here they didn't
we will
have
give
the
you
or two
all the items that
part.
you placed in the correct order of price up to the point
Or at
of
least
the
if they
marker
did, it
stop.
wasn't,
But
or at least if they
If
did,
you
not
actually
yet.
hole in one, we will give you all 5 items and this.
A new design fridge freezer.
Oh, okay, so they're not playing for a car.
Refrigeration. The large capacity fridge and freezer sections are
Still a pretty big prize for.
which means that you'll never have to defrost them. You'll have regulated refrigeration with no fuss.
Right. First of all, of course, you must listen to
I
a
wonder if this
description
version
of
ever
the item.
had any of the malfunctions with the prizes.
That's a good question.
Well,
The
on
fridge and
the
stuff like
American show, those are normally saved for April Fool's Day.
Okay.
This pumpkin-shaped China soup tureen will give your table that witty touch. Why not reward yourself with this mini fruit machine? All the luck you can handle. For a giant cuppa, try this thirst-quenching China cup and saucer.
Let's face it, those
And
April
music
Fool's shows are
wherever you
very
go
good
with
for
this
laughs.
snazzy red portable transistor radio. And finally, a beautiful glass vase
Okay,
with
so
a
they're
hand-painted
so
floral
they're not
design.
using grocery items
Right.
here.
Now, which do you think,
a
my
little
dear
tougher.
Barbara, is of the least...
And they can win these prizes too.
Makes sense.
The
Yeah, so
cup
basically,
and
yeah,
saucer.
on the
May
American
we
show,
see
what
the
you're
price
doing
of the
is just
cup and
trying to
saucer?
guess
Thank you,
the
Jack.
order of the grocery items
£9.30.
from least expensive
So
to most
that
expensive,
goes
and
there.
most successful.
What do you
And the
think
most
is the
successful you
next in
get,
your
the
order of
closer
price?
to the putt you are.
The radio. You think the radio is next in the ascending order of... May we see the price of the radio, please?
34.
Uh-oh.
£34.
Boy.
Well, it's more expensive
Big
than
jump.
the cup and saucer, so that goes there. I think you may not have been quite accurate on that, but never mind, this is a game. Now, how about the next item? The fruit machine, Barbara. All right. That's what they said, yeah. Oh, I know it is. It's what you said as well. So that is the... May we see the price of the fruit machine? Yes.
Oh.
Now then, that goes up to there. This is making your task considerably easier. Now,
Wow.
how about
She
the
might
next
get
item?
she might get
Barbara?
the closest line to the putt.
I don't think that that ceramic thing costs 57, more than 57.
The super tureen.
So
The soup
so she
tureen.
might
May
be
we see
putting
the
from
price
there.
of the soup tureen, please.
Whee!
No, that is
Okay,
where
so
the
that's
marker
where
stops.
she's
May we
putting.
also see the price, Jacqueline? Of yes, £19. You see, that is one of the ones you should have chosen a little earlier on. Now then, we are playing for this. Those three items. If you get that ball within that white circle, but if you hole in one, you get the lot. All right? Walk this way. Ever played golf before? Not to worry, Barbara. Just relax, my love. We're all
Racial putt.
Oh, I like
to
Bob
here.
and Drew would
Are you
always
left
do
or
this.
right-handed? Good. Then you need to go there. No, you've never played golf before in your life, have you? I see. Right. Now, you hold it like that and get sideways on. That's right. That's it. Get your legs slightly wide up top. That's better, yeah. Now, wait a minute. Oh, hang on. That didn't count, that one. Now, I must remind you that these greens are fairly fast. Okay? So just take aim and have a go.
No.
Oh, never mind, Barbara. Not to worry. It can be
Okay,
won.
they don't
and
have
it
hole
can
in
be
one
done.
or
And
two
all is
here.
not lost because we are going to play Supermarket. You can still be in our showcase final. Come along, my love. Great.
Okay. So this is must be what they do for the
Please enjoy
showcase
the
show now.
walkabout, all right? Now then, Val, how are you, sir? All right? Martin, good. Yes, thank you. Val, Martin, and Barbara. This is the elimination game to see who takes a place in our showcase final. It's called Supermarket. Behind you, there are 30 different items of domestic hardware, 3 of each in case you all decide to go for the same thing. Now, when we start the clock, we want each of you to select up to 4 separate items, which you hope will make a total of £20. When we stop the clock, the person who is nearest to £20, either above or below, wins the first place in our showcase final. And no peeking at the prices underneath, because that's where they are. All right? And it's happened before. Now then, you've got 15 seconds to do all that and bring the items back here to be counted, starting now. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Something
0.
with the tea
Right,
kettle.
that's it. Barbara, you've done well, I hope. £4 for the teapot. And this squirter for oil. I'm so good with the technical phrases. £3.50. And this super tumbling Jeep. £3. And this cheese grater.
£3.50.
Thank you. £3.50, making a grand total of
£14.
£14. Don't worry, Barbara. Not to worry. Val. We have £2. I'm sorry, I can't even read. £2. This broken racing car. It's only his helmet, don't worry. You've actually got 5 items there, and you can only have 4. Which one of those is going to go? Right, that's going to go. We have this toilet set for your hair, £3. And we have something else for your hair, which is a curlers, isn't it? Of course it is. With no price. Oh, yeah, £7. And we have this. I don't even begin to know what that is, but it's £4, making a grand total of
£16.
£16, man. Martin. A dispenser for oil, £3.50. 1 teapot, £4. 1 tumbling Jeep, £3. And 1 set of pegs. By gum, you've gone mad, haven't you? For nappies?
Yeah.
Oh, have you got a child?
Got 2.
Have you? Oh, really? Thank you. 50p, making a grand total of
£11.
Then, my dear, you win the first place in our showcase final. That's lovely, Val. And I'm sure you'll join us in a few minutes when we find out who joins Val in that final, rather difficult to say, by playing more games and having lots more fun and lots more prizes. See you in a few moments' time.
Different Goldie Gamer compared to the US version?
Okay, so they don't do this at all on the American show. On the American show, they have a big wheel, which is the Showcase Showdown. And like at first, it started off as a Rainbow Carnival wheel, and then they changed it to the big wheel that we all know today. And so the object of the Showcase Showdown is you have to be nearest to $1 without going over to go on to the showcase. And a rule that's introduced even later was that if you get $1 in 1 spin or a combination of 2 spins, then you get $1,000 and a bonus and a bonus spin.
Okay.
Now the bonus spin was actually introduced even later too. So
they have the wheel here too.
Yeah, it was introduced later. It wasn't introduced at first, but it was eventually part of the show.
No, I'm saying this version. They had the wheel. I saw it earlier.
Yeah.
In the...
Yeah.
Oh.
This has it, yeah.
Oh, they have. Oh, they must not have done it yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess the wheel they do it for something different and not for like the Showcase Showdown.
Yeah.
And David.
The wheel is supposed to determine who goes to the showcase, but apparently they did something else for that.
You are our next contestant on The Price is Right.
That be for the final part.
There we are. Hello, David.
How do you do?
A very sophisticated walk down, if I might say.
Sophisticated person.
Very sophisticated, remarkable. We would like your opinions as to the price of this.
A dried flower arrangement. Here's an everlasting country-style flower arrangement. Beautiful dried English flowers set in a basket
Turn it up,
to
the
look
volume.
great all year round.
I say £40.
David, your bid, please, on the flower arrangement.
5.
I'll say 45.
£45, says David. Starting the bidding. Peggy, what do you think?
48.
48, says Peggy. What about you, Jane?
35.
£35, says Jane. Vic, what do you think?
£39.
£39, says Vic. The actual price we're looking for is £67. Peggy! There you are. Come out here, Peggy. There we are. What nice to see you. Peggy, it's a lovely flower arrangement, a nice basket to hold it all together. How would you also like to take home these 4 items?
A tumble dryer, a log box, a portable color television, and a music center. Say goodbye to your washing line blues
Sort
with
of
this
wondering when
quality
the curtain
front-loading
would
tumble.
sort of show itself.
Josh, repeat that again. Missed you.
Sorry about that. Yep, I was wondering when the prizes were going to come from the curtains or from behind.
Tumble dryer. With a timer and heating controls to suit any fabric, it'll leave your clothes fresh and ready for the iron. Bring a glowing touch to your hearth with this solid brass log box, hand-finished to a traditional design. Relax and watch The Price is Right on this compact color television. A 14-inch screen gives a sharp quality picture which you can enjoy in any room in the house. And finally, this music center.
Those TVs are
comprising a
nothing
record
like
deck,
what we
stereo
have
speakers,
today.
amplifier and cassette deck. With a smart high-tech appearance, it'll give you 22 watts of solid sound.
Today's TVs you'd find on the market are 4K. Oh, okay, race game. Yes, we have this on the American show. There are 4 items, and you have 45 seconds to match the correct price with the correct item.
Okay.
And all those, won't you?
Yes.
Peggy, we are going to give you the chance to do exactly that. There are 4 prizes, and there are 4 prices. We are going
90, 160, 105,
to
84.
play the race game. Here are the 4 prices. £90, £160, £105 and £84. When we start the clock, and there's the clock, we want you to match the price to the prize.
yep.
We want you to take those
This one
prizes
also has the
and
45
dash over
second
there
time
as
limit.
fast as your lovely legs will carry you, and give what you think is the right price to the girl standing by the appropriate prize. You do that 4 times, obviously.
Yes, and
Then
when
come
you
back here,
when
Peggy,
you
and
put
pull
all
that
the
lever
prices
there.
on time,
We will
you
then
pull
tell
that
you
lever
how many
down
you've
and
got
it
right.
tells
If
you
you've
how
got them
many
all
you have
take
right.
them all home eventually after you played supermarket later on. Right.
And you
If
keep
haven't,
going
you go
until,
back and you change
until
over
either
the
you
ones
get
you
all
think you need to.
all four right or until
Then you
time
come
runs
back
out.
and you pull the lever again, and this goes on for 45 seconds, after which time those you have right, you keep. All right, Peggy? Yeah. You have 45... Brace yourself, Pegs. You have... By gum, she hasn't all. You have 45 seconds to win all those prizes starting now. Come back here, pull the lever. How many has Peggy got right? How many has she got right? 1. Go back and change some of them over. You've only got 1 right. Come back and pull the lever, Peggy. Pull the lever, Peggy. You've only got 15 seconds left. You've got 2 right. So go back. You've got 2 right, Peggy. Change over the others. Change over the ones there. There. Come back here. Pull the
Change
lever.
anything else.
How many is Peggy?
Oh!
Winner!
Well. After all that was good. Peggy, we're going to prove that you were right. Denise, tell us about the tumble dryer. Of course, and how about the coal scuttle, Julia? Yes, and how about the telly, Sandy? Yes, and how about that other wonderful item? Yes, that's right, you won the lot. If you go over there, have a congratulatory chat with the girls and we'll see you later. Suzanne Artless, come on down. You are our next contestant on The Price is Right. Suzanne, how lovely to see you,
Hello.
all of you. Oh, you look
Hello,
great. You look
lovely.
very relaxed.
Sorry about that.
Suzanne, yes, you are a tiny bit smaller than the others. In
Well,
fact,
I
it's a
am.
bit like an Ovaltine commercial there, isn't it? Right. Suzanne and everybody, we would like your opinions as to the price of this item here.
A home rowing machine. Get healthy and slim when you use this home rowing and exercise machine. It features a welded steel frame, hydraulic shock absorbers, and a sliding seat.
110.
Right.
90.
Holy Gamer give you a
Suzanne,
prize for
please,
that.
your bid on the exercise rowing machine.
I kind of missed it. What was it?
110.
It's a rowing machine.
110,
Rowing machine.
says Suzanne.
60 pounds.
Dave, what do you think?
90.
90 pounds, says Dave.
3 9s.
Vic, what do you think?
98 pounds.
98 pounds, says Vic.
Be close to
David, what do you think?
125.
125 pounds, says David. The actual price we're looking for is 129 pounds. David!
Someone almost got it on the nose.
Come over here, John.
Now, there was a rule that was introduced in the mid 80s
Mhm.
where if someone got a bid exactly right in contestants row, they would win a cash bonus. Originally, it was 100, and later was up to $500.
Oh. Like exactly 110, then they get the money.
Yeah. So we have to bid on the nose to get the cash bonus. So yeah, and the cash bonus is still for a perfect bid is still 500 today.
Oh, okay.
Wonderful. Dear David, we are going to play Take Two in order that you might take home 2 of these 4 items.
A pair of scent bottles, a set of onyx luxury items, a carriage clock, and a string of cultured pearls. Handmade in colored glass with solid silver decorative trims, these bottles will give a touch of luxury to your dressing table. A cigarette box with brass legs, an ashtray, and a lighter, all in matching highly polished green onyx. A design from the days when the family clock was carried from room to room, this pretty timepiece is made from solid brass with a Swiss-style movement. And finally, always in fashion, always beautiful, a simple string of luxury with these high-quality cultured pearls with a solid gold
There's a
clasp.
brand name inside it.
Presentation case.
Where are you from, David?
Nottingham.
Oh, you're a Nottingham lad. That's great.
Nottingham.
Now then, David, you've seen and you've heard the prices described.
This was one of my favorite
That is a
games
list of
on
those-
the American.
Oh, okay. American version. Okay.
Prizes. All right?
Oh, Take Two, yes.
That number
Yes, you
there.
just got to figure
of
which
210
two
pounds
items
represents the
match
value of 2 of those prizes when
the
added together.
total of the
In
above
other words,
price,
you've taken one
and you get
prize
2
and the-
chances to get the right combination.
another prize, added the 2 prices together and come up with 210 pounds. We want you to take 2. We want you to choose those 2 items, the value of which when added together comes to 210 pounds. And if you choose the right 2, they're yours. Which 2 are you going to choose?
I would say the cigarette box and the necklace.
The cigarette box and the necklace. Right. We'll have a look at the necklace. 190 pounds.
That means the box and lighter
So
has to
that
be
means
20.
I think that the cigarette will... No, making a total of 294. Now, don't worry, David. We're going to give you a second chance. We're going to give... And your last chance, incidentally. Now, you can either... That's wrong, obviously. You can either keep one of those 2 and choose one of those 2, or you can scrub both those and choose both those. Which are you
I'll go with
going
the
to
box
do?
and lighter
Take
and
advice
the
for
scent
everybody.
bottles.
Keep the pearls. Keep the pearls.
What? No! You can't get one of the other 2 being 20 pounds.
The pearls and the scent.
You are keeping the pearls, right. We say
Oh,
goodbye to that. And you are saying hello to the scent. That... No, I'm afraid not. What you should have chosen in point of fact were the scent bottles and the carriage
carriage
clock. That
clock
would have
and the
made
scent
210
bottles.
pounds and not 270. Never mind, we'll see you later. Thank you very much indeed. Ivan Holford! Come on down!
Josh, your opinions on this 30 minutes into the show?
Yeah, I like it pretty good here. I sort of like the camaraderie that the host has with the contestants, similar to what Bob had as well too there. little note about the Take-Two game.
Yeah.
A lot of times, sometimes one of the two prices had a price that sort of like lined up with some of the numbers and like the grand total. So that usually helped out the contestants to figure it out which two were right there as well. But I like it overall. I think there's anything out the ordinary, but yeah, it's good version of it.
Let's see what happens next.
Ivan, welcome to Contestant Pro. We want your prices, all of you, on this item here.
A portable hi-fi system. With powerful stereo speakers, a radio and cassette deck, this is all you need for music on the move.
Right.
Bring the cassettes too, or just the
Shifting that
player?
contestant.
It's like
Robot.
Stereo speakers, a radio and cassette deck, this is all you need for music on the move.
Guess not.
Oh, it did. They would have specified if
Shifting
the
that
cassettes
contestant
were
robot
included.
like a yo-yo tonight. Ivan, your bid, please, on the
Let's
portable
say
hi-fi
40 pounds.
40. Okay.
If the cassettes were included, I would have said 75.
system and cassettes.
I think I'm gonna go 60.
60.
About 55.
55. Let's
85.
85.
85 pounds, says Ivan. Suzanne, what do you think?
125.
125. 125 for
Forgot about
James.
his-
They would have said cassettes
110.
included.
110
Because normal,
says
because, like,
James.
if there was a Nintendo Switch with games, they would have said how many games were included, if that.
20.
Oh, Mac.
What? Yes, exactly. You have
Everybody
all
overbid.
bid too
Thank goodness.
high.
Yeah.
Now, the last lowest bid was 85 pounds. You've all got to bid lower than that.
Less than
You were all
85.
wrong. Ivan, what do you think?
78.
78 pounds, says Ivan. Suzanne, what do you think?
75.
75, says Suzanne. Jane, what do you think?
70.
70 pounds, says Jane. Vic, what is your opinion?
72.
72 pounds, says Vic.
You say 1 pound.
Yes. You're
Oh my God, they
still
do it
too
again?
high, so we'll try
Yeah,
again.
they overbid again.
The last lowest bid
Yeah,
was
'cause the
70
most popular
pounds. Ivan, what do you
bid
think?
contestants are on the
65.
American show is
65, thank you,
$1.
Ivan. Suzanne, what
Yeah.
do you think?
Yeah, they use $1 as
60,
strategy,
says Suzanne. Jane.
thinking that the others will go over.
55.
55, you say, Jane. Thank you. Vic, what do you say?
62.
Oh, you crafty devil.
62.
62 pounds. The actual price we're looking for is 69 pounds. Ivan! Come
Okay.
forward.
So I don't know if the cassettes were included in that, but but without the cassettes, I would have been all right. But with them, I would have gone over. Oh, safe crackers.
We're gonna play safe cracker, Ivan, and first of all,
Ah,
Julia is
yes,
gonna open
I
the
know
safe
this
and show
one.
you what's
Yes,
inside.
yes, there are two prizes in the safe. If you got to figure out the price of the lowest priced item, using three different numbers, none of which repeat, and then if you get the right combination, you win everything in the safe.
Right. Now then, Julia is going to close that safe.
Oh, okay.
This is how we play it. First
There was
of all,
only
I'm gonna
one
tell you
prize
that
in the
motor
safe.
scooter is valued at 3 figures.
Moped.
And then once
Three
again,
figure price,
and there are
within
three
those
numbers
figures,
in that
no
prize,
number is
none of which
repeated.
repeat.
The
And then you
three-figure
got to
price
come up
is
with the
also
correct
the
combination
of
in
the
order
safe.
to win.
All right. Now, each of these three dials contains, come over here, Ivan, contains each of the three figures. There is a 3, and there is a 2, and there is a 4. We want you to set the first dial on what you think is the first figure in the price, the second on the second, and the third on the third. If you get them in the right order, you take your time, get them in the right order, you've cracked the combination of the safe, you open the safe, and you take home the motor scooter. Now then, start with the first one.
No, remember, none of the numbers repeat.
Oh, numbers don't repeat.
Yeah.
3, 4, 2.
Gotta be, if that's what you want the others to be. That's what you think. 3, 4, 2. Now try and open that safe. No, it's locked. Never mind, because what you should have chosen was 4, 3, 2. Then you'll find that the whole thing will open. Never mind. We're going to play Supermarket. You've still got a chance to win something.
Okay, second showcase showdown.
I think they do this and then they do the showdown.
Yes.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, the showdown has all the prize.
No.
Now then.
Oh, then they spin the wheel, you say?
I think they spin the wheel and whoever wins that goes to the showcase.
Okay.
This is to see who joins our
As
other
the showcase
contestants
is
in the
between two people.
showcase final, all right?
And then
This
they
is
have
how
to
we
bid
do
the
it, as
price
you
on
probably
their
already know.
showcase,
Start
and
the
whoever
clock. We want
that's
you to
closest
select up the
on
4
to
separate
the
items,
retail
which you
price
hope
of their
will
own
totally
showcase
value
wins it.
£20. When we stop the clock, the person who is
They work
nearest to
differently
£20
here.
either above
Oh,
or below
okay.
wins the other place in our showcase final. 15 seconds to do all that, starting now.
Just have a fun wheel for display.
Right. Here we have Ivan's choice. £11 for the candelabra. And for this container for bread or cakes or whatever, £3. And this Pink Panther hot water bot, £5. And this doll, £6, making a grand total of
£25.
£25. You never know. Pardon me walking in front of you, Ivan. Here we have David with the candelabra, £11. And the toilet set and deodorant and heaven knows what else beside, £5.50. And
$16.50.
blimey. It's very heavy, whatever it is. £9.50.
Ooh, no.
And
$25.
this doll's toilet set at all pounds, making a grand total of
Much.
£30.
you see, you don't know. Pardon me walking in front of you, David. And Peggy, we have this all-purpose container, £1. We have this
I think she won.
manicure set, £5. We have this hair dryer, £8. And this
14.
toy
Yeah, she
cash
got it.
register,
She's got it.
She won.
£6, making
She
a
won.
grand
That's 20.
total of
£20 exactly.
She
The
deserves
ladies
cash
and gentlemen,
bonus.
sporting losers, they're clapping. Peggy, you will be a part of our showcase final, which will take place any moment now. We're going to start that final by spinning the wheel. See you in a moment's time.
Okay, cop, you were right. Yep, he said spin the wheel.
Pretty long show, this one. Yeah, Cop, your opinions on this overall show?
It's different and it's fun. It's cool to see how different. It's always interesting to see how different countries do this.
Yes.
No. It's because they taste
And I think this one had a long run of seasons. Like, I think it still happens in the UK, if I'm not wrong.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Like the American show, that's been going on since 1972.
Yeah.
But I think this ran weekly and not daily, like the American one.
Okay.
Okay, so this isn't like in daytime television like in the American show.
I don't think so.
So this maybe this could be more prime time maybe.
Yeah.
Spinning the wheel. Val and Peggy, our two finalists. You're each going to spin the wheel twice. Whatever happens, that's what you're going to do. You're going to spin that wheel twice. We tot up each of your individual scores. And whoever has spun nearest to 100, either above or below, has the choice of either bidding on the first showcase or passing and bidding on the second showcase. If either or both of you score exactly 100 in either your first spin or a
Combine
combination
the
of two
showcase
spins,
showdown and
then
the
you
showcase.
automatically win £400 for this week's nomination.
So now this
charity.
is how you
And
get to decide whether to bid or pass on the first showcase.
Yes.
Okay, that's
If you-
different from how it is here in America. In America, when you do it like both players get to see the first showcase. Then the top winner gets to decide to bid or pass.
Oh, okay.
To answer a consumer-related question, £100 for yourselves. Val, come here.
Yeah, so the top winner has that.
Step up onto that rostrum, my lovely, and spin that wheel.
So you got to spin
So
100.
maybe
You
this-
gotta answer.
So maybe this will determine the top winner. Maybe.
Yeah, you got to spin 100 and then answer a question in order to get the 100 to get the bonus cash.
Oh, okay.
Spin of
Okay,
the
so
wheel.
they don't do the bonus spin
That's
here.
right. And the next spin starts where the wheel stops.
Or at least, or
Now then,
unless they introduce it
Might come
later.
round again. You never know. 95. That's very good. You don't need an awful lot in your second spin. Peggy, come forward. There we are. Mind the obstacles and spin the wheel, Peggy. One complete spin of the wheel. Come forward, then you can see what's going on. Now then.
Oh, it's gonna be a tie? No, a tie!
Well, you are both on 95. One quick check proves that I'm right. Now then, Val, come forward. 100's no good to you now, love. You want a 5. Do you understand that? See if you can
There
do
are
it.
5 on there?
Spin the wheel, Val. That's it. And come
There is
forward.
a 10, there is a 5.
A 5 would be excellent. Is it going to happen?
Increments of 5 rather.
Coming.
It's gonna be close.
55. That's like.
That's 130. Well, never mind.
130.
Now then, come forward, and another 5 for you would be excellent. Or the first 5. Spin the wheel, Peggy. That's very good. Come forward.
No.
It's got to be a complete spin of the wheel. I don't think that was a
Again.
complete spin. Go back, darling. Use all the strength you can muster and spin the wheel.
Okay,
Spin
same
the wheel.
rules apply
That
here.
was a complete
It has
spin.
to go all the way
Ooh,
around or it
hands
doesn't
on.
count.
Not going to get the 5.
It's gonna need the 30.
Yes, 95 and
Yep.
30. That is, I think, 125, and we will just check. 130 and 125. Peggy, you have the choice of bidding on the first showcase or passing and bidding on the second showcase when we play the showcase final. Come forward.
Oh, okay.
Now
They
there
just
are
call it a different name.
Yeah.
two showcases, and you will each bid on one of them. Whoever bids nearest to the total value of all the contents in her showcase without going over wins that showcase. If you both go over, then you simply take home the goods you've already won. All right? Peggy, you have the choice. You can't make that choice,
Yeah.
can you?
Now,
But
this
you
was
see,
a rule
the
that was
first-
introduced somewhere along the line, but if you are the winner and you're $250 or less, originally it was 100, away from the retail price of your own showcase, then you win both showcases.
Oh, okay.
Showcase.
This is the first showcase.
And the theme of our first showcase is high-tech living. We start with a selection of records for easy listening at home. Frank Sinatra, the Beatles, Elvis Presley, and some popular classics, all packed in presentation boxes. And how about something to play them on? A stereo music center in the latest stacking design, which comes complete with an amplifier, cassette deck, turntable, and powerful stereo speakers. Then sit back and watch The Price is Right on this, a stereo color television set. With its 22-inch screen and quality stereo speakers, you can be sure of a great picture and great sound. And to go with that TV, there's this video recorder. This smart top-of-the-range model features a 13-day recording program, picture search, pause, and frame advance, so you can watch The Price is Right anytime. There's also a selection of popular family films, including My Fair Lady, Gone with the Wind, and Raiders of the Lost
Drew
Ark.
Boy, is it me
A
or are you
marvelous
dropping
home
frames on the
entertainment
screen?
showcase, and it can be yours if
Looks
the
fine
price
to
is
me.
right.
Now then, Peggy, what are you going to do? Are you
Because
gonna bid on that showcase?
on the stream screen, only your face is moving. None of ours are.
Oh, is it? Wait.
Yeah.
One second.
I think it's you because it looks fine to me.
I don't know why that's happening.
Here.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
I'll refresh it anyways. Just a second. This keeps happening due to Discord. Yeah, I think now it looks fine. 1 second. Yep, I think now it looks fine.
Okay, now our faces are all moving.
Be honest with Val. You're going to pass. Val, it's up to you.
How much for all
What
that
is your
stuff?
bid on the entire contents of that showcase without going over?
50.
Let's see. When the American show first started, there were showcases that were around like 2,000. So I would say maybe 4,000 pounds.
1,100 pounds, says Val. Thank you very much. Peggy, we can now show
Price is about
you
1,500.
your showcase.
And the theme of your showcase, Peggy, is bedroom luxury in the Victorian style. We start with this pretty.
Okay, I didn't see a trip or a car yet.
The glass
I think they give away
lamp
cars.
is a reproduction oil lamp to cast a glow of comfort over your bedroom. And the chest of drawers in hand-finished pine wood also follows a classic Victorian design. And here's a matching hand-finished pine dressing table, mirror and stool. Plus, this mellow pine blanket box for that authentic touch. And to complete the picture, to bring some old-fashioned glamour to your Victorian bedroom, you'll need this: a double brass bed and matching quilt. Yes, picture yourself snuggled up in this. A beautiful brass bed with a solid frame, fully sprung mattress, and pretty china decorations with a floral pattern. The hand-finished patchwork, also made to a traditional design, is top quality and puts the final touch to a bedroom showcase in the Victorian style. And it can all be yours if the price is right.
So this showcase is a bedroom group. Okay, let's see.
1,300.
Peggy, what is your bid on the entire
Let's see. I would say that would be about maybe
1,500.
1,500 pounds.
1,500, she
And there
said.
it is. Peggy, you bid 1,500
1,600.
pounds on your showcase. The actual price of your showcase is 1,480.
He went over
Yeah,
by $20.
20 pounds difference. Val, you bid
We're by 20 pounds.
1,100 pounds on your showcase. The actual price of your showcase is 1,100.
He wins.
You've done it. Thank you very much indeed, Lisa. Well, you've done it. Yes, you cracked it. Oh. Very good indeed. Peggy, you're not going away empty-handed. You've won a flower arrangement. She's going mad, our Val. You've won a flower arrangement, a tumble dryer, a log box, a portable TV, and a record music centre. So that's not bad, is it?
Very nice.
Thank you very much indeed. Pegs, Val, you have won a rocking chair, a home computer with a colour television monitor, a selection of collector's records, a vertical hi-fi unit, a stereo television, a video recorder, video films, a black trolley unit, and we're going to give you this videotape, and we're going to assure you that we will record this program and give it to you, and you can play it on your own video machine. Congratulations. Thank you very much indeed. Kristen the loser. For the loser. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week when once again we will be able to say...
Do they pay any entertainment tax for winning all this, or they just take this to home? How does that work?
Well, this is something they don't tell you when you buy tickets to the show, but I feel like they should.
Yeah, I mean,
Apparently, if you win something, you're told to pay the taxes of it. So, and I feel like that is something they should you should warn you about before you buy plane tickets to come to the show.
I mean, here in India, if you are part of any show and if you win certain money, you have to pay 15 or 20% to the government as an entertainment tax or a gift tax, whatever it is, and then you get the remaining. Yeah,
I don't
copy.
think they have
Now,
that in England.
Now, also about like maybe 10 seasons or so in, Bob Barker started a spay neuter plug. He reminded the viewers, help control the pet population, have your pet spayed or neutered.
Oh,
That and he asked when Drew Carey took over as host, Bob asked Drew if he could keep the spay neuter plug going.
Oh, okay.
Now this is because Bob Barker was an advocate for animals.
Okay.
So this plug pretty much started after the death of his late wife.
Okay.
Answer: I don't think that. I know they don't have a gift tax in Australia, so I don't think they have it in England either. I think if you win a TV, you win a TV.
Oh, okay.
No.
Cool.
Okay, so here they didn't give away any trips or any cars here.
Nah, nothing. Josh, your opinions on this overall episode and overall show, your impressions?
Yep, I like the overall feel of it. It's got a homey feel to it there. Way the host interacts with the contestants and everything. Just a good set there. I somewhat feel, I guess, because since they didn't have an announcer and it seemed like they didn't have any of the high-end prizes, I'm guessing this was more of a low-budget version of the show there on that part. So it's a good thing that, it's despite the low budget, they were able to do their best to make the most out of it there.
Well, that must explain why they never gave away a trip or a car, because they were on a shoestring budget.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm also good. Now I'm going to tell you this fun fact from the American show.
Yeah.
Like on the American show, a lot of people who come to the show, they create their own T-shirts specifically designed for designed for their appearance. Like they say unique things, and some of them say "pick me" or something like that. But now, I actually read in this book that I have, which was written by one of the longtime producers of the show, Stan Bills, that he acknowledges that although those shirts are creative, they do not influence his decision on who he picks for contestants.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, and also so now the reason I point out trips and cars is those are kind of things that the American show gives away a lot. In fact, a lot of people are hopefuls to be contestants. They actually hope to win a new car. In fact, they get really excited if they win one.
Cop, your opinions on this?
I like the older game shows better than the newer ones, and I think this was a good one. I mean, not a bad one. But again, I think it pertains to a certain audience because shows have to be different in different countries. So,
cool. One question: should we watch more such retro shows, or should we go back to Legends for the next week? I mean, I want your opinion. If I can find certain more shows, I'm looking at all the French shows and all, even though I don't understand French, but I'm looking for something new. So if you guys suggest that we should watch something else for the next week, we can go and watch something else, or else we can go back to Legends, based on your opinion.
Well, I have some ideas.
Please.
Okay. So now I remember a while back I linked you to the game show reviewer's review of Legends of the Hidden Temple, and he even did a review of The Price is Right as well. Okay. Yeah. Now and but if it's a UK show, I linked you to the Wikipedia page for Charles Ingram, the guy I was telling you about. Yeah. That caused that Who Wants to Be a Millionaire scandal. Like now, I don't know if his run on I don't know if his run of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is actually available online, but you can certainly look for it.
Okay.
I scrubbed it from YouTube. I know that much.
It's on there.
I agree.
It was. I don't think it's on there anymore. I know it was removed at some point.
Okay.
Josh, your suggestions? Or should we watch more of such shows for next week? Should we? Yeah, tell us.
Maybe maybe we can alternate. I guess between have like a legend one week and then retro next, so on and so forth. Yeah.
Makes sense. Cop, your voice.
Yeah, I was thinking. thinking that, or if we do a legend and a 30-minute, 20-minute retro show
as well. Yeah.
20-minute retro show. Okay, that's also a good option. Cool. Yep. That's pretty much it for this episode. We will wrap up. Any last words, gentlemen? Gold.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
this one I definitely had a lot of fun with this one.
Yeah, same here. Josh.
Yep, same there. Actually, I even noticed as well too. Apart from the piggy bank, they really didn't even have any much to do with cash as well too on the show. So, yeah, but good.
By the way, speaking of the piggy bank, this past Wednesday, there was a Price is Right at Night episode where it was a big jackpot show where they played any number, but for that special episode, what they did was if you get the piggy bank, you win the spare change in the piggy bank times 10,000.
10,000.
So that was the only time you actually wanted to win the numbers in the piggy bank.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Because that money, amount times 10,000 was actually more than the car they were giving away.
True.
I was actually going to ask that if they were offering a car on top of that cash part as well too.
Yeah, well, every time they play any number, it's usually for some small prize plus a new car.
Cop, your opinions on the overall show and overall stream?
I think this was a fun stream. I'm looking forward to next week.
Yeah.
There goes the heater again. And I know you said last words, so I'm working on part 4 of my Legends thing.
Yeah.
Finally got the last materials I need, so I should have it done at some point.
Okay. We'll look forward to that. Lovely. Okay. We will wrap up the stream. Thank you, everyone. See you next week, which is 19th of Jan. Oh, we are already coming to the end of Jan. Lovely. 19th of Jan, same time, 8:30.
Moving fast.
Yeah, we are super moving fast. Until then, thank you so much, and see you next time, everyone. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.